Happy holidays from all of us at CCC to you. Who would have thought when we closed in March and I started doing videos that I still, 9 months later in December, would be sending my holiday video out to you. You're going to hear from different teachers. The kids are going to sing a little bit. You're going to hear quite a variety of things that we hope will help you feel connected to us during the holidays that we can't be together. The new year, I hope, brings new leadership, vaccines that will help people, the possibility of us opening our doors even wider and welcoming more of you back.
What is it? I can't hear you. Rudolph. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer has a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you wouldn't say it's so like a light bulb. The reindeer used to have to call his name like Pinocchio. It's never for Rudolph. Run and reindeer. With your nose so soft, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeer rockin', and we got out with me. We all bring our reindeer, you'll go down in history like George Washington. Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if it'll be snow. Oh,
Let's hear those bells. Hide your bells. Hide your bells. Think of street lights, even stoplights. Think of bright red and green. As the shoppers rush home with presents. Hear the snow crush, see the kids come. This is Santa's big scene. And above all this wonder, you hear. Let me hear those bells. You better watch out. You better not call. You better not call. I'll tell you why. And the love is coming with house. He's making a look. Check this one. Go right down to all your night. And the love is coming with house. We see you when you're sleeping. We know when you're awake. We don't get you in bad or good. Don't put your good mistake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not call. I tell you what. Santa Claus is coming to town. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Everybody wave, say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hi, monsters. I just wanted to take a quick moment to say hello and tell you that I love you and I miss you all so, so much. I hope you're having as awesome a holiday season as is possible. And I've got a few jokes here to help me do my part and spread some holiday cheer. First joke. What do snowmen eat for breakfast? Frosted flakes. Second joke. What is a cow's favorite holiday? Moo Year's Day. Last joke. What did the gingerbread man put under his blankets? A cookie sheet.
One of the things that has happened during this pandemic, since some of us have had a little more time at home alone, is we've learned some new things. And one of those new things is playing the ukulele. And Carl has worked really hard to learn how to play the ukulele for the kids. He strums sometimes before they go down for nap. He strums sometimes when they're waking up. And some days he just strums all day. But he has taught the kids, "You Are My Sunshine." And we thought that might be a nice song to share with all of you, because you know it at home, so we could all sing it together. So here's Carl and the kids at CCC singing "You Are My Sunshine."
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms.
favorite Christmas stories. When I was a little girl, this story filled me with magic, and to this day it still does. The visions and the words always make me feel the magic of Christmas. It's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the hurricane flies, when they meet with the obstacle and mount to the sky, so up to the rooftops the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up in a bow, and his beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight to his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. The wink of his eye and the twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Happy Christmas to all of you. May the wonder of this book stay in your hearts during the season. Thanks so much.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. when we finally kiss goodnight. How I hate going out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Happy holidays!
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I just wanna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North for singing. I won't even say a word to hear those magic reindeer play. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air. Everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. Merry Christmas!
When we closed in March, we immediately began supporting families with lunches that we made. We made over 600 lunches a week from March until July and delivered them to the people at Avalon Housing at Miller Manor. Smitty delivered them every day. We partnered with Tea House, with N14, with Mammoth Distillery, and we delivered those sandwiches to all those families during that time. In addition, we donated over $2,000 in grocery cards and DoorDash cards and Grubhub cards to people in need. We started a diaper drive where we donated so many diapers to Avalon Housing that currently they do not need any diapers this month. They have enough to get them through the month, and we'll start the drive again next year. We also supported families that lost their housing due to a fire in Ypsilanti with grocery cards. We have adopted 4 families for Christmas that our community is generously donating to help make sure those families have Christmas. And the biggest thing we did as a community was on August 21st, during a 1-hour live stream, we raised over $52,000 for our Friends of Children's Creative Center Trust. In the past 6 months, I have written over 300 thank you notes to people that contributed to that fund or contributed to CCC or to the holiday gift program. Each one of those thank you notes represents a family, which means there probably are over 600 people at a minimum in this community that have made a difference in what we're doing here. So I am so excited, so happy to be here in front of you today and sharing all the wonderful things we've been able to do in spite of the fact that we had to close for 4 months. We had to open with a whole different program. We designed an outdoor education program that was hugely successful. I can't thank my staff enough for Zach and Carl and Lauren and Peter, who have worked tirelessly to make sure this school is safe, happy, creative, secure. We've had a ball. I think the kids that have been here really have no idea that outside of these walls there's a pandemic going on. They've had a great time, and so have we. We've enjoyed the opportunity to be together. We've enjoyed the opportunity to laugh together, to play together, to have fun and be safe. All that is possible because of all of you who gave so generously throughout the last 9 months. Even when we first closed, I had almost every single family pay their tuition payments during the months that we were not in operation. That allowed me to continue to pay the staff, to meet the mortgages, to make things happen. We wouldn't be here today without all of you. And there are hundreds of other people that if I had enough time, I would be able to thank. There are so many that have reached out kindly, thoughtfully, anonymously, generously to make a difference. I know you know who you all are. I thank you so very much for all you've given to make this holiday and this year possible. Happy holidays from all of us at CCC. We love you, we cherish you. Mwah! Have a wonderful holiday with your family. Stay close, stay safe, and know that you are loved. Merry Christmas.